all the health stuff, I didn't see you, and it's like, I didn't.
On December 26, 2024, a traffic stop conducted by the Florida Highway Patrol on a Dodge Ram pickup truck quickly escalated into a high-speed pursuit when the driver, later identified as Rasha Kadron Honors, refused to comply. While driving a Dodge Ram pickup truck, Honors continued onto US 19 northbound at speeds topping 100 miles per hour. Deputies believe Honors was under the influence during the pursuit.
Right now, I'm going to make a decision. We need to slow down. From the middle lane, he's changing lanes in, outside lane, approaching curve. Approaching curve. I hit him. Right at 85, I'm going down. Hit him. I hit him. Right at 80. Hit him. I hit him. Right at 85, I'm going down too. Send me left.
10-4 pit overturned.
I'm 76.
Pinellas County deputies used spike strips near Curlew Road, and Trooper performed a pit maneuver just south of Tampa Road, ending the pursuit. Honors was taken into custody by deputies and booked into Pinellas County Jail. The suspect faces charges of fleeing and eluding deputies, driving under the influence, and driving without a driver's license.
What the hell were you thinking running?
I wasn't running. I was just talking to my girl.
You weren't stopping.
I said I was talking to my girl.
On January 13th, I, Trooper Lasso Silva with the Florida Highway Patrol, was assigned to the Criminal Interdiction Unit. We were contacted by the Broward County Sheriff's Office Burglary Apprehension Team in reference to a subject who had multiple felony warrants.
Alright, I'm going to get on 95.
That's BSO as well. 95 South.
We good to stop it. We don't need
Now just make PC road.
Espera, ¿te parece que went northbound? Now it went northbound.
Alright, I'm myself, boys.
Northbound coming to Sunrise.
That's 95 north.
Looks like it's gonna go eastbound. Let me talk. Looks like it might go eastbound on Sunrise. 23.
I'm right behind them.
You're behind it?
Wait for Potato, right?
No,
BAT advised us that the suspect was driving a black Mercedes SUV bearing a Florida tag. Trooper Cantelar, Trooper Botello, and I observed the vehicle traveling in the inside lane.
I don't know where
Cantelar, stop it.
Go for it.
Alright.
Espérate. Where you at, Bodeon?
No.
I'm at 9th. I'm right behind. I'm right in front of you guys.
Okay, come. Hey, I got a
Line it up.
Watch out. It's right there.
Where are you?
1119 for 1031.
Traffic at 14 2 hours.
Westbound on Sunrise, approaching I-95. To the other side. Pin him to the other side. Be careful, be careful.
If there's any additional units in the area of I-95 and Sunrise, there's 1 hour.
Roll over. We gotta run over.
Go out the window!
I became primary in the pursuit. As the vehicle was traveling on the inside lane, approaching I-95, I conducted a pit maneuver, which was successful, causing the vehicle to rotate in a clockwise motion, overturn, and come to a complete stop against the right side grassy median. All three occupants exited the vehicle and were placed into custody by the CIU team from the Florida Highway Patrol and the BAT team from the Broward Sheriff's Office. A total of 3 firearms were recovered from the vehicle. BSO transported all occupants to the hospital and later booked them into the Broward County Jail. On January 29th at approximately 8:06 p.m., I, Trooper Jones with the Florida Highway Patrol, was traveling east on Main Street, approaching the intersection with Record Highway when I observed a black Kia bearing a Florida plate.
Recovered, speed 52. Is that more traffic condition? Any light traffic? No more light traffic. Is that more? You're going to be eastbound Avenue G, can you confirm? Number 3.
While pursuing the vehicle on northbound Lake Howard, speeds reached 70 miles per hour.
Yellow home rush in the car, stop, crash. Only takedown. 26. Northbound Lake Howard, 20 miles per hour, light traffic. Northbound Lake Howard, 108. You left winter game and no also that we're near it. Hey Chris, I missed the turn, hello. I got it. We're on 6th Street Northwest. So we're 6th Street Northwest.
Trooper Wooten conducted a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to rotate into a tree on the right side of the roadway, which ended the pursuit. The driver exited the vehicle from the driver's side and began to run away. The K-9 officer discovered the second occupant in the vehicle and detained him later. The search of the vehicle revealed a black and green backpack located on the passenger floorboard. Inside the backpack were 2 loaded handguns, multiple different types of narcotics packaged for distribution, empty plastic bags, and a scale with residue. A check of the first suspect's driver's license showed she had no valid driver's license. Clayton County, Georgia, April 22nd. Clayton County Sheriff's Office out of Georgia, as the BAT unit, which specializes in high-speed pursuits, identified the Jeep, which was reported as stolen. As a deputy pulls up behind the Grand Cherokee with lights and sirens going, he just ignores that.
I'm clear, the vehicle still moving. I'm clear, can you readvise the location?
In the pursuit of the vehicle.
I'm clear. What's the location?
We're gonna continue. We're gonna be westbound. He made a U-turn westbound towards Kendrick Road.
I'm clear on U-turn towards Kendrick Road.
Alright, speed's gonna be over 90. Speed gonna be over 90. Turning lane. Approaching Kendrick.
I'm clear on speed over 90, approaching Kendrick.
Can somebody notify Sheriff 1, please?
I'm clear, what's it?
Just going in and out of traffic, center lane. Continue westbound. Westbound where? I'll be calling. We'll be here westbound, we're coming up on 10 lane traffic speed 7 miles per hour.
I'm clear, thank you.
You all on Taylor, I got spikes. I got on Taylor. Well, we're going northbound Taylor Road.
I'm clear on northbound Taylor Road.
Traffic's going to be light. Speeds right now will be 30 miles per hour.
I'm clear on 45 miles per hour.
I got spikes right before 138. Spikes before 138. We're clear on spikes. Rambo confirming you clear on spikes before 138. I left out the radio. Let me call it. We're clear on the spike. Radio coming about Avalon Drive, Taylor Road. Speed's going to be 45 miles per hour.
I'm clear on Avalon and Taylor.
Well, one of those units need to go ahead and fit this vehicle. Rambo, go ahead and fit this car. I got spikes. Just let me fit spikes. Well, one to that. You're going to need to hit the unit cover if you can't get it. Well, we're coming up on Zero Drive and Taylor. Speed 65 miles per hour.
Somebody get up here in front of me.
Hey, y'all stand by on the pig. Grab some traffic.
I'm clear.
Well, radio, approaching 138 at the time. Speed's going to be 52 miles per hour.
I'm clear on 138.
Stand by on the pig. Stand by on the pig. Got too much traffic.
Good spikes, good spikes, good spikes.
All right, that's a good hit on the spike. That's a good hit on the spike.
Spike. Can you confirm on spikes? And that's going to be a good hit on the spike. Good hit on the spike. He's going to be going eastbound on 138. Eastbound on 138. The gas station, 138 and Kendrick.
I'm clear on 138 and Kendrick.
138. He's gonna be going through the gas station, 138 and Kendrick.
I'm clear on 138 and Kendrick.
Hey, y'all.
I'm clear on 5th.
Okay.
Get your ass on the ground. Get your ass on the ground. On the ground.
3 pit maneuvers were attempted. The first 2 failed. After striking spike strips, Simpson continued onto Highway 138 before a third pit maneuver brought the Jeep to a stop. He was taken into custody without further incident. It turned out that the thief was a 17-year-old teenager who stole the SUV from his parents. He admitted he was already on probation for a similar offense. Following consultation with a judge, he was transported to the Marta K. Glaze Regional Youth Detention Center. It started around 4 a.m. on August 10, 2024. Deputy House with the Clayton County Sheriff's Office spotted a black Dodge Charger blowing through a red light and nearly taking out another car. When the deputy lit him up, the driver, identified as Marquavius Hines, punched the gas.
Where?
Pursuit, gonna be West Naval Road towards Norman Drive. No traffic charges.
Coming, which way?
South on West Fayetteville. Be coming up to East Pleasant drive now. Speeds are 100. He's gonna crash.
Okay, I'm coming up on East Pleasant Drive.
Can you notify, see if Falcon's able to notify DSP?
Notify Fayette.
The chase quickly escalated on Highway 314. Hines was clocking over 100 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone, swerving into oncoming traffic and taking blind corners.
I got a couple lines. I got a couple lines.
Coming up to East Fayetteville Road now. Go ahead. It's occupied 3 times. He's braking.
I'll get that 3 times. I'm coming up.
I'm coming back.
Hey, if you get out to me, take over. No pit, right? Got a pit at Field Drive.
What's the location?
Hands up! Hands up! Don't move! Hands up! Hands up! Don't move! Hold traffic. I'm at Creel Drive on 314, occupied by 3 black males. They all got their hands up. Don't move! Hey, you good? Hold them. I'll come up and get the driver. Don't you
Move. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't move. Hey, there's another 69 right here, rifle right between his legs.
The driver and 2 passengers were detained without further incident. A subsequent search of the vehicle revealed approximately half a pound of marijuana, an AR-15 style rifle, and a stolen 9mm handgun. All suspects were transported to the Clayton County Jail. On September 1st, I was en route to assist the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office with the reports of an organized street takeover event in Hillsborough County. When I arrived on the scene, I observed a large number of vehicles driving recklessly in a manner that endangered others on and around the roadway. The defendant was driving a red 2023 Dodge Challenger in a residential neighborhood in a very reckless manner when I attempted to conduct a traffic stop.
to go right now. Move.
And the side and relative responders.
Get out. You own that car?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Hey, what's on the car reserve? All you want,
So I'm not from here. I didn't know nothing. So
You from Florida? You got Florida driver's license. You seen a state trooper before?
yeah, I see a state trooper, so I'm not gonna lie about it. I didn't do anything,
So
sir.
you ran from me after I stopped you for reckless driving.
Sir, I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, well, we could have had a conversation about that.
I conducted multiple pit maneuver attempts on the defendant's vehicle until it was rendered disabled by myself and other troopers. The defendant, later identified as Marquise Pinkins, was apprehended and placed in the back of my patrol car. He was placed under arrest for street racing during organized street takeover and fleeing to elude at high speeds. The defendant also struck a house during his attempt to flee. Another story from the same event, this time from the cameras of two other Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office officers.
Where at?
Nobody in this car.
The white BMW.
I then observed a blue sedan bearing a Florida license plate, stopping, blocking traffic, and operating in a reckless manner. This blue sedan had a very dark window tint.
Put it in park or you're going to get wrecked. You understand? Put it in park, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to get wrecked. Stop moving that car. Stop moving that car.
is you're going to get booked into Rollovers jail. You'll be able to probably post bond, and then you'll be able to make a phone call. I'm sure you're going to need some phone numbers, right?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
The driver, identified as Alex Javier Rodriguez Lazu by his Florida driver's license, was taken into custody without further incident for fleeing to elude and street racing. The driver, who resides in Lakeland, Florida, had no ties to this residential area other than attending the street takeover event. At 12:21 a.m. on March 29th, I was performing a speed detection on I-85 South near Fayetteville Road in Fairburn, Georgia. I visually estimated a vehicle in lane number 1 to be traveling at 105 miles per hour. Later, information came in that the Challenger had been stolen.
I'm called by DAQ 7372.
Veteran A1080, gonna be 85 south. Light traffic, gonna be regular, check over and weather, sit off the top. I think that's about how we need to be 120. Light traffic driver.
The pursuit continued southbound on I-85 toward Collinsworth Road. Traffic was light and speeds reached to 140 miles per hour.
All favorite units handled except favorite 81.
For you about all units to 16, sector favorite 81. All units 16, sector favorite 81.
Definitely, I got close shallow. I'm still going. 40, are you still in it, Paul? Or are you going?
Go ahead and go, and I'm a couple units behind you. Go in front of me.
Alright, that's all. I've 49 southbound. Still light traffic, lane 4.
Lead 120.
Yeah, fire 120. Coming up on the 48-mile marker.
Coming up on Victor 48, this is.
We're coming up on the 47.
36. 110, Victor 47.
Alright, we are coming up on the 47. Light traffic, 120.
125 light traffic, coming up on 47.
Hit 41, hit 41.
41 received, hit 41 midnight, already received. Location.
Up the wall, black male, red shirt, black short. Hey, this line on the wall, black male, red shirt, black short. Watch out, big truck, big truck. Right here. Watch out, big truck. Yep. Over here.
There you go. I hear it. Hey, come out right now! Armadillo.
The suspect managed to quickly jump over 2 barriers in all lanes of traffic. The police thought he was hiding in the trees, but in the end, the driver was not found and is now wanted. On June 5, 2021, a high-speed chase unfolded across I-16 in Georgia when a deputy clocked a black Mazda speeding at over 90 miles per hour with no tags. The car turned out to be stolen. The funny thing is that the suspect was already in prison for car theft and armed robbery. The suspect's vehicle was ultimately forced to stop in a parking lot, at which point both individuals fled on foot. Grinnell was tracked down in the woods by Canine Messi and apprehended after the dog bit her bicep, while Ian was captured quickly and peacefully. Deputies later confirmed the car had been stolen from Chatham County and was packed with stolen IDs, marijuana, and various drug paraphernalia. Rebecca Grinnell, the driver, ultimately faced a range of charges including felony fleeing and eluding, speeding significantly over the posted limits, reckless driving, driving under the influence, operating a vehicle with a suspended or revoked license, theft by receiving stolen property, and possession of drug-related objects such as paraphernalia. On February 4th, 2025, Forsyth County Sheriff's deputies investigated a report of an attempted ATM theft in Alpharetta, Georgia. Around 1 a.m., two men in a white van tried to break into an ATM at a local bank but were unsuccessful and fled the scene.
Clear highway 9, Dillon Deal.
Coming to Atlanta Highway and Hamby Road, Atlanta Highway, Hamby Road.
Clear. 810 driving on Felon. Southbound, no traffic, passing a little more. Speeds.
Deputies were unable to read the vehicle's tag from surveillance video. The next day, a deputy drove by the bank and noticed a white Chevy van parked behind it. As the deputies approached, the van took off.
Clear off road office. Passing Francis, speed 74. 850, what were they doing at the bank?
They were just sitting behind right at the ATM. There was a BOA earlier from Sergeant Burnett, reference criminal damage.
Clear southbound, coming up McFarland, speed 75, no traffic. Clear southbound McFarland.
Clear.
Speed southbound, past McFarland. Clear southbound, past McFarland. If you can need it, take it out.
10-4.
40, 42, 20, 41.
They tried to construction. Passing Strickland Road, speed 70. Clear Strickland Road, speed 70. Henry Fulton County. Clear Fulton County. About the bank, see what we got over there. Passing Creek Grove Drive, speed 74. Got one going up on it. 1412 ready. Anywhere from Alfredo, see if they get spiked out on Highway 9. I'm going to find them out target. Radio clear. Radio, you want time? Massive Bethany Bend, speed 76 miles an hour. Clear. 31. I'm going to the bank to see if there's damage. Highway 9 and your Hope Park West.
41. Let me see your hands!
Outside circle. Start a signal for.
During the chase, the van's engine's cooling hoses ruptured. Somehow, this also damaged the brakes. So when the suspect decided to turn sharply to the right and hit the brakes, the van didn't stop and crashed into the curb at full speed.
Get in.
Just sit. It's not meant to be comfortable. Have a seat.
Radio units be advised. South is 1039. South is 1039.
You never pitted him?
No.
What was that?
So, I was right behind him about to pit it, and then it just got a lot of smoke. And I think he either
We couldn't see. Like, it was immediate, like,
yeah, so that's why
I thought he dumped oil or like...
Well, I almost lost control because I was about to hit it, and then he did that. And so that's when he came over here.
So this is the car that was on the Bolo.
Yeah, I just literally just told Gary, I was like, hey, we'll go check the bank.
I need somebody to go check the bank. Oh, you already asked him?
They were charged with second-degree burglary, fleeing or attempted to elude, obstruction, property damage, and multiple traffic violations. Both suspects were taken into a local hospital for evaluation before being booked into the Forsyth County Jail.
They're taking 10-8. They turned at farmer's market. They just ran to the ditch signal 4.
Signal 4? 10-4 Market Marion, 1033. I'm 596 outlet.
It's a white female, white shirt.
On May 27, 2025, a Marion County Sheriff's deputy spotted a black SUV flying down the highway, 80 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. When deputies tried to initiate a traffic stop, the suspect slowed down before suddenly accelerating and veering into a ditch near the market of Marion.
6 minutes here, 5544. You make 66, or I can go for a bit right now.
Mark 41, 94 miles per hour.
No, not yet, not yet.
North through southeast bound, and Hampshire, spring red light, speed 70, traffic clear. Ran a red light through Abbott, Hampshire, 5507.
Clear left, clear right.
Cool ball, man. Yep.
Clear left, clear right.
100 block, North Con 441. Thank you. We're still rolling 9200 blocks at 1033.
I don't have insurance, so I don't have glasses, and I need glasses.
Okay, that's fine.
So I just all the health stuff, I didn't see you, and it's like I didn't see you for so long, and then I have like severe like panic attacks and confusion, and I really should have a home when I'm in that like respect. But
I understand. So why? So where did you? When did you see my lights?
I don't know. I don't understand what.
So let me ask you this: why were you driving so fast?
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I shouldn't have been.
When you crashed into the ditch, you started panicking. You saw our lights, and you decided to continue to drive.
My brain. I was like, oh my God, your car. You have to keep driving because if you can't afford, you're gonna be homeless. And I was so like, my brain was like, get your car back on the road. It's not broken. And I know that's like horrible.
Well, in Marion County, we don't like when people run from us and also drive crazy through our town or our county. Okay, so that's why we were stopping you. You're driving 80 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour area. All you had to do is pull over, and I would have gave you off with a verbal warning or a citation. Okay, but this is what happens when you, and then now you just wrecked into another car. So all you had to do is pull over for us. I don't know. That's what I need to find out. So give me a couple minutes, okay?
While trying to navigate around vehicles at a red light, the suspect rear-ended another vehicle. The driver whose car was hit suffered minor injuries. The suspect continued driving, and deputies used a pit maneuver to bring the vehicle to a stop. She was taken to a local hospital where she was medically cleared. After that, she was booked into the Marion County Jail on the charge of aggravated fleeing with injury or damage. Her bond was set at $5,000.
plates are also activated. Can you copy the plate? Charles Adam Henry 2841.
County 30 from McPH, Weber Canyon. Just approved.
On April 24th, 2025, deputies with the Benton County Sheriff's Office responded to a call about a vehicle driving recklessly, swerving and hitting a semi-truck on I-82 near Badger Road.
I'll get as close as I can. That's like...
After a few minutes, spotted the vehicle and attempted to initiate a traffic stop because they suspected the driver was intoxicated. The driver ignored the deputies and kept going.
County 12, let the unit on I-82.
Vehicle just crashed out in the median. We're just past milepost 93.
84, start for the 12. I'm in route.
He's still trying to rev the engine. I exited my car. DUI. Most definitely. Pin it. You can. He's very drunk. And
take your seatbelt off. Take your seatbelt off. Sure, nobody else in the car, Brad.
30's checking the vehicle for other occupants.
After some time, the officer deployed spike strips at about 10:50 a.m., but the driver did not stop after hitting it. The vehicle caught fire, igniting a sagebrush in the median, but the driver refused to exit. Deputies were able to pull the man out of the burning car and take him into custody. No one was hurt. Thanks for watching, and have a great week.